Welcome back, dear viewers, to 30 Days Randall. What in the world is that? The intro animation? It looks like a damnable screensaver, Randall. Or maybe a spider. You've created an abomination, and he looks like he has a nosebleed. What in blazes were you thinking, Randall? He's rampaging with an unquenchable bloodlust? Randall, I don't know what you see there, but for our viewers at home, that most certainly is not rampaging. What happened to the dragon? Gina from accounting made you return it? What do you mean return it? We've used the dragon in 2 videos already, Randall. How in the world does one even return an animation? Okay, whatever. Let's just get this cursed thing off the screen already. Last time, our dear Timmy went on a bit of a journey of self-discovery. He got himself into all manner of battles in the name of overcoming his fear of failure, and put on a fantastic show in the process. Unfortunately for Timmy, though, his endeavors did end in the loss of his precious equipment. Now we rejoin Timmy as he's just finished speaking with several of the townspeople back at camp. It appears they need help with several troublesome creatures at Frost Mountain. As you may know, Timmy is not too keen on Frost Mountain. Nevertheless, it seems he will need to venture back to that bizarre and unforgiving land once more. Immediately on arrival, a sense of foreboding comes over Timmy. Even the goblins here are a different kind of threat, he thinks. But there are things far more dangerous in these lands. Slow and steady. That's how I'm approaching this. Each and every time I've attempted to rush this dungeon, I become overrun. So slow and steady it is. Timmy gets into a bit of a rhythm with these first goblins. Sure, they're a bit faster and more unpredictable, but in the end, they're still goblins, right? He takes frequent rests to make certain that he's entering each new area as prepared as possible. Timmy spots a frost giant in the shack ahead. It's a foe he intends to eventually overcome, but presently he's still getting his bearings, and so he knows that now is not the time. Soon, though, frost giant, I'm coming for you, he mutters under his breath while felling 2 more goblins. An upgrade to his axe. This delve into Frost Mountain is turning out to be a bit fortuitous. Another short rest, and Timmy is ready to further scout the next room. A yeti in the distance, near that golden chest. Another foe that is best to be avoided at this juncture. Timmy's urge to smash the chest open is overshadowed by his survival instinct. He opts to carefully open the chest instead, just in case the alternative would alert the yeti. Timmy draws the attention of 2 more goblins, but luckily, the yeti hasn't been alerted. The second goblin loses interest. Is he going to try to sneak past? It sure looks like he is. Careful, Timmy. Timmy draws the skull bat, but it's easily dispatched. It seems Timmy's made it past the yeti safely. Now on to the next room. Just 1 more short rest, and then off Timmy goes. Timmy gets a fair bit deeper into the dungeon, and in the process, He's becoming cautiously more confident in his abilities here. This is a part of the Frost Mountain that Timmy's never ventured into before. Completely uncharted territory. Hopefully, he hasn't delved too deep. He seems to be pushing through a bit quicker now. Is Timmy still following his slow and steady approach? Or has he forgotten the plan? A Yeti ambushes Timmy. I don't know if you can outrun this one, Timmy. That Yeti's manhandling Timmy. My gods, that was fast. That Yeti knocked him around like a rag doll. Our poor Timmy never stood a chance. Not easily dissuaded, Timmy immediately delved back in. This time around, he's facing the skeletons. These blasted skeletons slow me with every hit, Timmy laments. It seems with these skeletons that avoidance will be absolutely paramount for Timmy to master. Fortunately for Timmy, he's entered into a part of the dungeon that's absolutely lousy with these frost skeletons. He will have plenty of practice on his hands. Look there! Timmy seems to be implementing a slightly different movement strategy from what we've seen previously. Instead of moving straight backwards, he's moving a bit to the right. That seems to be putting just a bit more pep in his step to get out of the way of each attack. Nice adaptation, Timmy. These archers are particularly troublesome, Timmy thinks to himself. I can't stay at range, but if I close in to attack, they shove me, which still makes me slower. Timmy certainly will need to find a solution to this problem. Then, sometime later, while delving deeper into the mountain, Timmy has an idea. I've noticed that the goblins are scared of my mighty shout. It would be a bit strange, but perhaps the skeleton archers are terrified of it as well. That could give me the window I need to bring them down. And indeed, even the undead cannot resist the terrifying power of Timmy's voice. This barbarian shout is truly something of legend. Now, he just needs to learn how to make the most of it. While contemplating what the right timing is to terrify the archers in order to get a clean kill, suddenly Timmy begins to feel a bit chillier than he already was. It creeps up on him like the cold, dark hand of death, slowly resting on his shoulder. He's out of time and still has yet to find a way out of this dungeon. If he is trapped inside Frost Mountain after nightfall, he will most certainly freeze to death. Timmy seems to be a bit lost down here. I do hope he can find his way back. Timmy eventually finds a way up. It's at least a start. The torch provides only marginal warmth and seems to be slowing Timmy down a bit. Time is of the essence right now. The cold is now truly setting in. The situation is turning drastic for Timmy. Timmy vaguely remembers there being an exit somewhere around here. Perhaps on the bottom level? No, there it is over there. But wait, it's locked. Tragedy. And then... Almost as if by some divine intervention, the exit opens for Timmy. He does not freeze to death this day. Timmy anxiously returns to the warm fire waiting for him back at camp. But once he's warmed up, he wastes no time delving into Frost Mountain again. The axe swings aren't yet precise, but just look at that movement. He's truly becoming comfortable with these unique foes. Even against two skeletons at the same time, he's demonstrating real poise and aptitude. Well struck, Timmy. Even the accuracy is improving a bit. Another pack of two, and sure enough, his execution is improving encounter by encounter. That's what I like to see, Timmy. Timmy's beginning to see one of the benefits of venturing into Frost Mountain. There's an absolute plethora of things to smash in here. This one has a halberd. Could this pose a different threat from the others? It most certainly seems so. Timmy will need to perhaps learn a different approach for the halberd-wielding skeletons. Then, Timmy hears something. Footsteps. A hunt. Finally. Timmy was beginning to feel a bit unnerved with just how quiet Frost Mountain had been. His throwing axe ready, he waits for his prey. It seems, though, that Timmy will have to give chase. He readies his axe. Have I been noticed? Timmy wonders. No, I still have the element of surprise. A fantastic blow to the back of the head. That missed strike may have done it. A shame. The druid shapeshifts into a rat. Timmy's determination to catch this prey is only amplified. Run, Timmy! Catch that rat! The druid jumps off to the subsection below, with Timmy giving a determined chase. There's just one small problem, though. This particular part of Frost Mountain does not have a lower subsection. Both combatants simply fall into the void. It's rumored, in fact, that they're still falling to this very day. And thus brings us to the end of Chapter 4 of 30 Days, a Timmy, a dark and darker story. Will Timmy manage to overcome the unique adversaries in this ice-cold dungeon? Will Timmy continue to improve with his trusty axe? Will Timmy ever escape the void? Come back for Chapter 5 in order to find out all these things and more. How about that, Randall? We managed to find a place for your monochrome with red lettering. Isn't that exciting? I thought so too, Randall. I genuinely also thought it looked cool. You know what wasn't cool, though? That god-awful cursed abomination of an intro animation. Please tell me you've already burned that thing and sent it back to the unholy realm whence it came. Please, for the love of God, Randall, just find us an intro animation that is appropriate for the experience we're creating. Something tasteful and high quality, but not too loud or overdone. Think you can do that for us, Randall? Good! What's that? Does Timmy actually have to escape the void? Of course not, Randall. Haven't you heard of artistic license? Dramatic effect, Randall. It keeps the viewers engaged. Think, Randall. Think! Timmy has died multiple times already in this series. Do we show him getting resurrected each and every time?